Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mystic Islands video. Thank you guys so much for waiting for this video to come out. I know I said I was going to make it a while ago, but I just didn't have the time to actually sit down and play a game on camera for you guys, but we got it. So today we're going to be playing a 1v1. I know I haven't done many battle videos, but it's going to be me on the left here and then Tyler on the right. He's got the new War of the Amulet, the game mat, so that is a pretty sick game mat. It's got a bunch of different characters on it. I'll definitely show you guys sometime. Actually, I think I'm starting this game off second. So you can see our health at the very top of the screen. And we are actually doing starter decks against each other. So he has the Deadly Greed starter deck. And I have the Kingdom of Control starter deck. First thing he's going to do is play an Inept Troop. Pass the turn to me. I'm going to draw an Azure Wisp right here and get a crystal as well. And for my opening hand, I was thinking of playing defensively. That's how this deck pretty much works anyway, but I'm going to pass the turn here. I got to save up a little bit more, so I'm going to get a crystal as well, and then he's going to get a crystal. So as you guys can see, the new rules in action right here. Every time it's the beginning of a turn, you get a chaos crystal, which is just way better. I mean, turn 2, I'm going to end up having 4 crystals instead of 2. Like the old rules would suggest, and it just helps so much with playing cards, and it makes the game way more exciting. He's gonna attack for 1 damage. I'm gonna draw an Advanced Duelist, and I'm gonna draw my crystal as well. And let's see what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna play a Safeguarding Soul, 0 attack, 5 defense with Idle, can't attack, and then I'm gonna play an Azure Wisp as well. So that's sweet. So with that Azure Wisp, it can't die unless killed by a creature, and then when it does, I can put a +1 attack, +1 defense on target mage creature I control, which would be the Safeguarding Soul. So that's what I'm looking to do. He's going to cast a Privateer right here to draw a card. Okay, and we're going to see what he's going to do on offense here. He's just going to attack me with the things that he can. So now it's going to be my turn. Alright, so I pick up a Rebel Knight, which I'm probably going to play. I don't know if I will right now. And I will. So it is an untapped 1 attack, 1 defense. When casted, you gain 2 health for every Rebel Knight already in the graveyard. So I'm going to attack with just the Rebel Knight and leave my other dudes up for defense. So right here, we're going to see what he tries to do. Alright, he's going to take my Privateer, his Privateer to my Azure Wisp, killing it, which will buff my dude after combat, so I put that there just so we knew. Then I took it away because I realized it's actually after combat, because the combat kind of works all together. So once everything attacks, it all attacks at the same time, and then all the effects that would go off at the same time right after the battle. So he's going to end up attacking just the Safeguarding Soul as well, and he's going to leave up the Undead Buccaneer. I'm going to get my Chaos Crystal, and we'll see what we're going to do right here. I wasn't getting the best draws in this game, but I was trying to do the best with what I could, so I decided to cast a Reserved Soldier, 2 attack, 1 defense. If a royalty creature dies, he becomes a 2 attack, 3 defense. So since if I were to attack, I would just kill my guy anyway, I might as well keep him up for defense. That way he buffs my dude anyway, and I can save myself that 1 damage. He is saving up a lot of crystals at the moment, so he has 4. See what he's going to cast with that. He's going to cast a Trustworthy Crewman, 4 attack, 3 defense, 4/3. It's just a solid creature, can't go wrong with that. Doesn't have an effect, but that is okay. It's still a big presence on the board, and I can't really compete with it right now. So he's going to end up killing my Rebel Knight right there, so my dude is going to be buffed, 2 attack, 3 defense, permanently. So that's nice. And he's going to end up leaving both of those dudes up for defense, so I'm going to cast a Pyro Mage, making him discard a card. He's going to end up discarding a Mermaid Seduction, which is honestly a pretty good thing to discard at the moment, because I don't really have any big threats that he needs to get rid of right now. I'm going to end up killing his Inept Troop right there with 1 bleed damage, and then I believe I'm going to pass the turn. He's going to cast another Trustworthy Crewman, and at this point I only got 2 crystals. I'm going to have 3 once it's my turn, so I definitely have to match that or get rid of one of those. So this is kind of the make or break time for me. And he's going to end up keeping all of his creatures up, actually. So I'm going to see what I can do here. I'm going to cast an Aqua Mage. Doesn't seem like it's going to help me. But because I have an Obsidian Serpent, I can sacrifice a Pyro Mage and an Aqua Mage to play an Obsidian Serpent for free this turn, which is a 4/4, which is definitely something I needed. I definitely needed to get that to combat those Trustworthy Crewmans. And then I have that dude taking out his Privateer. So that is nice. So we're not looking too shabby at the moment. And I still got a 3 crystal pile up over there. The health has barely moved, but it feels like it's a very tense field on the battlefield right now. So he's going to attack my Safeguarding Soul with the Buccaneer, and then he's going to deal 8 damage to me. So now the damage is starting to come. I knew it was going to. I've just been trying to delay it as much as possible. But there's only so much you can do. Just got to make sure I can get rid of those as quick as possible. And he's going to play a solo Drunken Sailor as well, which actually comes in untapped and you lose 2 health. And he deals 2 damage with that automatically as well. For future reference, that does have to be casted before your battle step, but it is okay. This is just a casual game. I'm going to end up playing an Advanced Duelist right here. So every time it attacks and deals damage to the opposing caster, I gain 2 health. Or gain 1 health, actually, sorry. Which is good for basically, building myself back up while attacking. I'm going to look to the future as well. I don't have a great hand, so I'm trying to really look at the cards I'm going to be drawing, the next 3, and put them in any order I want. And it's not really anything that's going to help me too much, but I would rather have the Wise Spellcaster on top, so that's what I decided to do. I'm going to attack for 2 defense, since he will just get destroyed if I do not, so that way I can preserve him for a little bit and get a little extra damage in. Now, he does have a big battlefield right now that's pretty scary. The fact that the solo Drunken Sailor deals 2 damage hurts me because he can kill my Duelist with it. Yeah, so I just need a little bit more firepower. As you guys can see, he has a crazy weird hand right there. But as you guys can see, these decks are actually great bases to actually build in competitive decks. They do give you enough cards that are useful for you to make a semi-competitive deck, but if you purchase the booster packs on the Game Crafter and add them to it, you can make a deck that is much more powerful than these. These are just good for beginners. They're simple, easy to learn, and they're pretty evenly powered. He ends up cannon shotting me right there, which deals 3 damage to me but gains me a crystal. So obviously he's just trying to, he's not really scared of what I'm playing right now. He's just trying to get rid of me as quick as possible. So I'm going to shatter the Crewman's weapon, but he's going to Forbidden Spell it. So I was trying to put a -6 attack on his creature so that mine would stay alive while his dies when they battle. But unfortunately, he negated my ability cards, so it didn't do anything. So he just they ended up trading and killing each other, which sucks. I did not want that to happen because of the fact that it's going to be hard to get my Duelist to kill his other Crewman, but see if we can do something about it here. He's going to attack the Safeguarding Soul once again, and looks like he's dealing 6 more damage. I'm sorry if the camera was shaking a little bit, guys. The table is not the most stable thing. I know what I'm getting right here, but I don't have enough crystals to play it, which is unfortunate. Upgraded the Kingdom of Control deck. I will show you guys at some point. I will give it a deck profile. Is very, very good. In the current meta, I believe it is pretty good. So this is a great basis for a control deck right here. But only problem was his deck was a little bit too fast for mine. And it's right here. I just attack for 6 and pass. He's going to cast an Avarice Stone to draw 2 cards and lose 1 health. Probably one of the best cards that Pirate received in set 2. Just such a nice card, easy to get. He's going to cast the Lost Boneman just to add to his army right here. Let me know if you guys do like these battle videos. I'm going to try to make a lot more of them coming up. I just haven't had too much time with school and everything like that. He's going to end up attacking the Safeguarding Soul once again with the Buccaneer to clear the way for his other 2 guys. And I'm starting to bleed now. My health's getting pretty low. I definitely got to do something about this. I mean, the only thing I can really do with the hand I have is cast this guy. So Wise Spellcaster. 2 attack 4 defense. When casted, he either has to tap a creature, lose a crystal, or lose 3 health. He gets to choose unless one of the things is not possible, which would be the creature tapping. So you got rid of a crystal. I'm going to end up swinging for 2, and I was like, at this point, I can't be taking any more of this damage, so I have to keep this guy up, even though he'll probably get picked off by a weaker creature, which is not ideal. But at this point, I just got to play some defense. Personally, I'm not someone that likes to play control that much. It is fun every once in a while, and he's going to end up cannon shotting me right here again for 3 damage. I'm going to get a crystal though, so that's going to help a tiny bit. But the 3 damage is really hurting right now. I mean, I'm at 8. I'm really getting low. But I definitely like to play more aggressive decks, so Goblins is definitely my favorite faction. I know a lot of people don't like Goblins because they're so aggressive, but I think it's just really fun to play with. So he's going to attack the Undead Buccaneer to the Safeguarding Soul once again. And he's going to kill my guy with a solo Drunken Sailor, as I suspected he would. And then he has a free 4 damage to my face. So that is nice. So I am down 20 points, so the comeback rule does come into effect. So on my turn only, I gain 2 crystals instead of 1, as long as you're down 20 points or more. Same thing, if it's 30 points, you gain 3 on your turn. And if it's 40 points, you gain 4, which I don't know how you're alive at that point, but that is the comeback roll. So I'm going to cast a primary foot soldier to gain me a health. I don't know if it's going to matter too much. I'm hoping right here that he thinks I'm just giving up and dealing 4 damage to him. But I do have a pyro screen up my sleeve. So that's what I'm trying to use right here, because it negates all damage from creatures that aren't mages to me for the turn. So that's what I'm looking for. He does have 2 crystals though, so it's possible he has a forbidden spell, and I knew this at the time. But there's not much I could do about it except hope. He's going to hit Safeguarding Soul with the Buccaneer, which has been happening the past like 4 turns. And I'm going to Pyromage, and he was so ready with the forbidden spell to get rid of that and deal 5 damage to me, ending me. So I really liked playing this game. This game was a lot closer than the scoreboard says it was. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this gameplay. I definitely want to do some more up-tempo decks in the future, some ones that are actually upgraded from these basic decks. But if you guys do want to get your hands on these cards on the Game Crafter right now, they are available. First link in the description, go ahead and check them out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone who is subscribed, I appreciate you so much. Join the Discord and stay in tune. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.